Hello and happy Sunday. This is Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and today is Sunday, August the 30th. Tomorrow is the 31st, and then the next day is September, somehow already. So COVID season went so fast yet so slow, or so slow yet so fast this year. But anyway, today is August the 30th, and I am Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. You are watching this live on Facebook right now. If you are not live with us on Facebook on August the 30th, you are probably watching this somewhere else on Facebook. You're watching it on YouTube. If you're watching it on YouTube, it's just youtube.com. Search If You Have an Egg. Fingers crossed. Good, Betty. Thank you. Thank you for making me not say fingers crossed. We'll get notifications today, because that always just irritates me. But anyway, hello, Betty. But if you are watching this on YouTube, if you don't want to see the highs and hellos, still think you're crazy. But anyway, go ahead and grab that scroll button and go on over to about 10 minutes, because that's when it all kind of dies down. Hello, Barbara. I hope everybody's having a great day. Okay, if we have anybody here with us tonight that is in, either near the forest fires or near the hurricanes, or in the path of those thunderstorms, of the tropical storms that were left over. My goodness, I hope y'all check in with us. Hello, Carol Lou. Hello, Sandra from Dingman's Ferry. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Sylvia. Yes, happy Sunday. So, it's been crazy, crazy, crazy weather. Hello, Gina from Columbia, Tennessee. Let's see, what part of Tennessee is Columbia? I should know this, but you'll have to help me out. Hello, Katie. Hello, Evie. Hello, Janice. I did see some of you all earlier. Hello, Vicky. Well, thank you very much. And hello, Trish. It's good to see you again. Hello, Claudie. I did see some of you all earlier today on the 2:30 Zoom meeting with the West Knoxville girls. Hello, Mary Ann from Pennsylvania. Hello, Deborah from Quitman, Georgia. Hello, Marlene. I think this is everybody that I saw. Hello, Catherine from Milwaukee. Hello, Kathy from Ohio. I saw you earlier. And Barbara says, sorry, I have to sidetrack. And hello, Myrna. It's the second time I've seen you today, too. I have to sidetrack. Barbara from the Crossroads is telling everybody to go ahead and get their water ready. She wants us to all have our water ready for the 8:30 break, and she's exactly right. And hello, Vicky has good weather in St. Louis finally. Hello, Gina from Gina says it's from south of Nashville. You know what? I knew that. And hello, Carla. Okay, so earlier today, I think this is everybody I saw at the Zoom meeting for West Knoxville today, and we are still Zoom meeting only. Hello, Marlene from Florida. Zoom only here in Knoxville. We do have wellness check-ins, and we'll talk about those here in just a second. But I think everybody I saw was Myrna, Janet, Trish, Jackie. Hello, Barbara. Let's see, Jackie, Barbara, Karen, Donna, and Donna is Sandy's sister. Mary Lynn, Sandy, the other Sandy, Susan, Judy, Becky, Lynn, Sandy. I had Sandy with a Y, Sandy with an I, and Sandra, Roberta, and Kathy. So I think that was everybody that was at the 2:30 today. But if I missed you, I am so sorry. And hello, and we missed you. But yeah, hello everybody. Oh, hello, Orlando. Debbie forgot the Zoom meeting today. Oh, well, that's okay. That is okay. Hello, Sandy from Northeastern Kansas. Hello, Mary Ann from Burlington, Ontario, Canada. Hello, Naomi from Texas. And aloha, Kathy. So today is August the 30th. Again, 2 days until September. Crazy, crazy, because this summer flew by and it crept by. So I don't know, the pandemic made it creep by, and yet it just happened to, it just flew by. So Catherine, did you have your video on? Catherine was there at the Zoom meeting today and I missed her. I'm so sorry, Catherine. It was good to almost see you. Did you have your video turned on? And hello, Sherry from Connecticut. Hello, Paula, also from Connecticut. Wait, do y'all know each other? Do Sherry and Paula know each other? You're both from Connecticut. And hello, Janet. I know Connecticut's bigger than 2 people, but just asking. And hello, Janet, because that would be cool if y'all actually did know each other. But anyway, okay, so today is August the 30th. I am Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Couple of places where you can watch this in case you're new. Speaking of which, if you are brand new, please do say hello and let us know that you're brand new, because we would love to welcome you. We would love to say hi and hello and join you with this little group, which is getting bigger and bigger and bigger every day. But a couple of places you can find us. We are live tonight on August the 30th on Facebook. You can also join our closed group. It's If You Have an Egg. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna sidetrack for a second. Susan wants to know how to find the link for the Zoom meeting. So, and Catherine, you made the last comment at the end of the meeting. Okay, so I'm so sorry I did not see you. But Susan, the way you find the Zoom meeting is you have to log on to your WW account and go to Connect. And then when you go to groups, you're gonna look for Knoxville. So there is a West Knoxville group, and you are more than welcome to join that group. on Connect, and then you can join us for our Zoom meetings. So she has Tuesdays. No, let me think. I think Gwen, who's my leader, has a couple of different days, but I attend the one by Zoom right now. I attend the one that's on Sundays at 2:30. That's the one I'm attending. And Barbara wants to know if we sold out on the shirts. No, ma'am, we did not. We've only sold just a handful of shirts, so we are not nowhere near buying a camera. But I'm not going to harp on that this week, and we will just work on another way to be able to get the camera. Okay, so the ways to find us if you are new. Or if you need to go back and listen again, if you just need just to check in the middle of the week, if you need a recap, if I was talking too fast and you just need to hear it all again, you can go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com in a couple of days, and it will be posted. And no, Debbie, I did not ever create a Patreon. We had our first event up in the chapel this week, and we have literally spent the last 2 weeks just getting ready for that, and I think it was pretty amazing. But it's shocking what 7 months will do for your memory on what you need to do to set up for something. But anyway, so you can go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Oh, I'm sorry, Susan, you do not have to pay for workshops in order to attend the Zoom meetings. Nope, you don't. You can go to as many Zoom meetings as you want to, wherever you want to, all across the world if you want to. You can go to different states, different places. But anyway, IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Every week, Jessica posts she posts how to get to the chat so that you can listen to it, read it. And I'm sorry, I have to sidetrack for a second. Hello, John and Alyssa at home base, or Peanut. John's calling her Peanut. Hello, Alyssa. Nona says hello. So we have Alyssa tonight, and she is at home with John watching. He tried to FaceTime me earlier and say hello, and Alyssa was looking at the television. She wasn't looking at the phone. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that she thought that I was going to be on the television instead. But anyway, so hello, John and Alyssa, and hello, Lisa. Hello. Oh, yeah, you're welcome, Susan. And, oh, Ruth caught us live. Yay, yay, yay. Yay. But anyway, so on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, Jessica gets those posted so you can read what we talked about. It's got the links to the recipes. If you go to youtube.com and search If You Have an Egg, Casey posts the videos every week. And if you listen to it on YouTube, you don't have to watch it. So if you go to YouTube and Alyssa said hello. And John, I don't know if you can see the comments or not, because I don't know if I've shown you how to look at that or not, but Barbara's saying hello and Orlando Debbie's saying hello. But anyway, you don't have to watch the YouTube. So if you need to go back later and listen to it, you can listen to it just with your headphones on. You can listen to it while you're driving. Please don't watch it while you're driving. Please don't watch it while you're driving. Yeah, you can listen to it though. But anyway, so those are a couple of ways to go back and listen to it later. But a couple of comments. Today and tomorrow are the last day. So today is Sunday, August the 30th. Tomorrow is Sunday, August the 31st. Wow, John figured out how to comment back. Awesome. Today, and Trish has me on TV through Comcast. That is so funny. Don't show Alyssa how to do that, because she would definitely do that. But anyway, today and tomorrow, so August the 30th and August the 31st. And for those of you who are in a different time zone like Trish, you still have a few hours today, and you have all day tomorrow. And Lynn is telling us when her Zoom meeting is. Whoops. So anybody that could go to that would be awesome. And hello, Michelle. But today and tomorrow, those are your last chances to turn in your 6 words for your charm. So if you did the 6 weeks with us to get your charm, today and tomorrow are the last 2 days to turn in your words. So if you collected 4 out of the 6 words, or 5 or 6, that would be awesome. I collected all 6, obviously. But go ahead and turn that in. And some people have gotten their charms in just a few days. Some people have gotten their charm. Some people don't have their charms yet. Hello, Linda from Rock Island, Illinois. I am still anxiously awaiting mine. If you can go to a wellness check-in, some wellness check-in locations do have the charms there. If you are here in Knoxville, the new wellness check-in in Powell and the new wellness check-in in Oak Ridge, they do not have the charms at those meeting locations, at those wellness check-ins. Those are not meetings. I didn't mean to say meeting. They do not have the charms at those locations. You have to go to the Cedar Bluff check-in. So wellness check-in. So if you are in Knoxville and you want to grab your charm, you're going to have to go to the Cedar Bluff location for that, either today, which is done here in Knoxville, or tomorrow if they have a wellness check-in. Otherwise, you need to get online. I posted I posted the link a couple of weeks ago, a week or so ago. Hello, Sandra from Naperville, Illinois. And hello, Sylvia from Canada. So I posted that link a week or so ago. As soon as it ended, I posted the link. You can just go to that link. It was super easy. All you do is just put in your 6 words, or hello, Kim. Okay, so Kim, Everybody's still okay, right? Just checking, Lynn, because I know everything missed Lynn, but Kim, I need you to, just to check in with this real quick. But it was super easy. You just put in 4 or 5 or 6 words. Hello, Irma. And then put in your mailing information. Done. So today and tomorrow, those are the last 2 days to do it. Also, if you are a lifetime member, we found out today that you will continue to get free digital e-tools. So, or your free digital tools, it used to be called e-tools. You will get your free digital tools through November the 30th. That has been extended through November the 30th. If you were a lifetime member who was at goal in March, or you are currently at goal within 2 pounds, good, or you're at goal within 2 pounds, but you have to check in in the month of November. So it's extended until November the 30th, but at some point during the month of November, so November the 1st through November the 30th, you have to attend a wellness check-in, get weighed, and if you are within 2 pounds of goal, then you get the next month free. So starting November the 30th, which I guess technically is December the 1st, they will go back to the voucher. So you know how lifetime members, you know how we used to weigh in and we would get the scratch off voucher, and you would put your number in and you would get your free month of online tools. Well, it's free through November the 30th as long as you were still in good standing when all this started. But then sometime in the month of November, go weigh in, get your voucher. Okay, so the first question that people are going to have is, what if there is no wellness check-in near me? Or what if it is too far away because some locations have closed, like permanently closed? Some people never had a wellness check-in near them at all. Some people were online only. So there is still some mystery as to how that'll work. We've got plenty of time between now and November the 30th to find out. But I can say that Linda today in our Zoom meeting, she said, if you don't live near a wellness check-in, that you can go to chat with a coach, log in to your to Weight Watchers, to go to www.com, and I'm sorry. Vicky is saying, but with COVID, weigh-in is risky. We've got till November to figure this out. Okay, so I'm sure there will be lots of news. I was just happy to hear that it was extended through November. But anyway, if you don't live near a wellness check-in, go log on to your WW account, go down to where it says chat with a coach in your app, and you can ask away. But honestly, it'll probably change 3 more times between now and November the 30th. Just know that if you were in good standing, you are checked off through November. Okay, let's see. So last week, and if you're new, we check in to see who got to attend a Zoom meeting, who got to do other things. So you have, if you're brand new, if you're watching this live, first of all, tell us that you're brand new because we would love to welcome you. But also, if you're brand new, you have little buttons down here. One's a thumbs up and one's a heart. There's a smiley face. Don't ever use the angry face. Pretty please. But if you got to attend a wellness check-in last week, so if you went to a wellness check-in, if you were a lucky one who got to actually go to a physical workshop, or if you did a Zoom meeting last week, let's see a thumbs up. So give me some thumbs up. So the people that got to do that, and Lynn got to do both, Barbara got to do both. If you attended the live with us here last week, or if you watched it on demand later, or if you did both, let's see some hearts. And so, again, Lynn did both, Barbara did both, Katie did both, Myrna did both, Kim did both. Kim was in the middle of a hurricane and still managed to do both of them. Sandra did both. Another Barbara did both. The other Barbara. We have many, many Barbaras. Oh, Betty's all hearts. Karen she's a heart. She went to a wellness check-in or watched online. Mary Ann is both, and Sylvia is both. Okay. So Linda's both. So for everybody who either went to a physical workshop last week, attended a Zoom meeting, went to a wellness check-in, or was here with us, or all of the above, here are your Bravo stickers. So we still give out virtual Bravo stickers here on If You Have an Egg, and if you want them for real, like if you want to print them out, you can go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and we do have printable downloads. And Barbara's son came today. That's awesome. I hope that was for a good thing, Barbara. But you can still go download those, and you can print them, and you can print them as many times as you want to. And And later when we talk about the homework, I hope everybody noticed that there's something new when you do your homework. I hope everybody has noticed that. So last week we were talking about teeny tiny steps that you can take. Some of them are microscopic little steps that you could take, to create some micro habits that would help you to get a little bit closer to creating some bigger habits that'll help you get a little bit closer to your goals. So we were talking about tiny things, like microscopically tiny. Some of them were like leaving your toothbrush out. Just leave your toothbrush out where you can see it at night, so that you know that it's time to brush your teeth. That's a microscopic habit. So that's just a teeny habit that could lead you to a bigger habit, which is knowing what time to cut off your eating at night. So some of us need to stop at a certain time. I'm not saying that you have to do intermittent fasting or anything like that, and keep your time down. But some of us need to know when it's time to stop eating and just either go ahead and go to bed or start getting ready for bed. So a microscopic habit, a micro habit, might be to leave your toothbrush out, so you know to brush your teeth, which could lead to a bigger habit, which might be ending at a certain time, to stop eating at a certain time. So that could be a micro to a maxi, habit. But your homework last week was #micro habit. Several of y'all had some really, really good ones. So let's see how you did. First off, Carla said she was feeling okay, and she had a little, kind of a little smiley face. So her micro habit was to walk more. So she increased the count step on her Fitbit steps, but she added 50 steps a day this week. So just 50, and she plans to grow it and grow it and grow it and grow it. And she wanted to also get back to the gym. She had to stop going to the gym because she was passing out, or she was at risk of passing out, like kind of passing out spells when she was exercising. But her doctor has given her the go ahead to get back to it. So by adding just a little bit, just an increment, you notice she didn't add, 5,000 steps a day. She didn't go from walking, I don't know how much she started at, but she didn't go from walking 1,000 steps a day to 10,000 steps a day. So she made a little micro habit, and the little micro habit was to add just a tiny bit, just an increment to her Fitbit, so that it would remind her and keep her going. So that was definitely a bravo. So for her micro habit. Trish's micro habit, to her daily routine, is to prep the ingredients for her morning protein shake. So she sounds, and Carla said completely passing out. Okay, that just freaks me out, Carla. That completely freaks me out. So yes, please just do micro baby steps, okay? Even though your doctor has given you to go ahead, please just do micro baby steps. But Trish has been measuring the liquids into one jar, weighing out the protein and the collagen powders, and then she mixes Miralax and a dry drink mix in another jar. The frozen fruit and the yogurt, and she was talking about this again today, the frozen fruit and the Greek yogurt cubes. She makes frozen fruit and Greek yogurt cubes. What a great idea is that? And spinach, and then she puts it all into her Ninja and mixes it and returns it to the freezer. So she takes the blender out and puts it in her setup area. So in the morning, all she has to do is take her containers out, pop them in, add everything to the blender, whip it up, and she is good to go. And she's already recording it in her WW app. So I told Trish that wasn't like one micro habit. That was like, what is that, 10? That's 10 little micro habits, because if she hadn't already pre-frozen the yogurt, let's see, it's frozen fruit and yogurt and spinach cubes. If she hadn't already pre-frozen that, didn't already have her blender out, didn't already have everything else blended up. So those were some teeny tiny micro habits that put her in the habit of having her daily protein drink. And then Mary Ann over on YouTube, thank you, Mary Ann, by the way, for posting on YouTube. But Mary Ann over on YouTube had two things. So she put her water bottle by the sink so she would remember to fill it. So that seems like, so simple. But just having her water bottle sitting next to her sink, now every single day when she sees it, she's going to go, oh, gotta get some water. Oh, gotta get some water. Oh, gotta get some water. Well, guess what? The micro habit is getting in the habit of leaving her water bottle next to the sink. The bigger habit that she's going to form is she's going to get her water in. So how awesome is that? And then her second one is she was going to fix up a container with fruit and vegetables for the day to snack on and put it in the refrigerator. So the micro habit is to cut up some fruit and vegetables and have them in a container. So that's the micro habit. So she'll just cut them up, put them in the fridge, cut them up, put them in the fridge, cut them up, put them in the fridge. But that's going to lead to the bigger habit of when it's time to snack on something and she opens her refrigerator, ta-da, or as Alyssa says, la la, there are the fruit and vegetables there ready to go. So that's going to lead to a bigger one. And Rosie also over on YouTube, again, thank you, Rosie, for commenting on YouTube. She still struggles to get her veggies in. So she's purchasing pre-cut veggies and bagged ready-made salads. And so then when she's cooking, she can just throw in, so if she's cooking some protein or whatever, she can just throw in some veggies here, throw in some veggies there. So the micro habit is to have those pre-cut, pre-rinsed, pre-washed, already ready to go things in her refrigerator, so that she doesn't have to think about it. Because if she's already making some protein and she has to stop, cut up some vegetables, get some things ready, whatever, she's probably not going to do it. She's probably not going to do it, and it's probably going to be easier to forget her fruits and vegetables than to just go ahead and throw it in there. So the micro habit is to have them at the ready, and then her new habit is going to be, her bigger habit is going to be adding fruits and vegetables or adding vegetables to all of her meals. So bravo, ladies. Here are your bravo stickers. And each of you should have, if you tag me, you should have gotten a Bravo badge. So did everyone get their Bravo badge? If you commented on YouTube, I need to find a way to get those to you. But the last couple of weeks, Casey has made a special badge for you if you do your homework. And the badges are going to be printable. You can copy them. If you want to, you can just click on them and you can right click and copy and save it. You can print it out for yourself, but you're not just getting Bravo stickers. So you're not just getting Bravo stickers anymore. She made you all Bravo badges. So let's see, last week, I think it was sleep well. This week, it was the hashtag micro habit. She's working on a cool one for you for this week again. So you're going to have to do your homework. When it's time for us to talk about homework, pay close attention if you want to get your badge. Okay. This week we are talking about, this week is chat number 188. And yep, Katie got hers. Good. This week is chat 188. Oh, and Barbara, I'll try to remember to come back and give you one here after the chat. But this week is chat number 188. Breakfast is served. So that is one of my favorite topics. Breakfast is one of my favorite topics. I mean, obviously by the name of our group, if you have an egg, you can tell that I love breakfast things. So that is one of my favorite topics. Whether you start your day at 6 a.m., sleeping in at 6 a.m. Anyway, if you start your day at 6 a.m. with a traditional breakfast, or if you make the first meal of your day, whatever and whenever you can, breakfast is a misunderstood meal, and it deserves some demystifying. So your weekly this week had some great ideas in it. You can still print those off. Those are still available in PDF form. So they had some great ideas talking about embracing batch cooking. If you want to go ahead and get some things done ahead of time, breaking the rules, making some different things for breakfast, prepping ahead, getting some nighttime hacks. And then throwing out the clock. And we'll talk about that in just a second. Let's see. Teresa says, how do I print this week's weekly? The new is on the website. I need the breakfast one. Okay, Teresa, if you log onto your computer and go to this week's weekly, look up in the address bar in the website, and it has the date at the end of it. So just remember that format, whatever that format says, and back that off, and then put this last week's format in there. And you can do that and go backwards. But let us know if you need some more help, and we can help you again later. So first question is, and these are some, kind of breakfast misnomers, but breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Is that true or false? So the question is breakfast the most important meal of the day? And we'll run through these quickly since I only left us 5 minutes. Okay, the answer is the jury is out on that one. So the jury is out on, on whether breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I have for years said that it was. Of course, I'm a mom. I'm supposed to say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But, health professionals now are saying that they don't know if it is or not. What they mean is they don't know if you have to start eating super, super, super early in the morning. So I don't know that they're saying that you shouldn't have a good first meal of the day, because the fact is people who start their day with a healthy meal are more likely to stay on track for the rest of the day. So whether your first meal of the day is at 4, 4:30, 5, 6, and what if you work nights? What if you sleep during the day and you get up during the night? So no matter what time your first meal is or what it is, people who eat a healthy first meal of the day are more likely to stay on track. Okay, the second one is that breakfast has to be eggs or yogurt. So does breakfast have to be something like eggs or yogurt? A lot of people think it does. What do you think? That one is also false. Absolutely not. So if you don't like breakfast, and again, it doesn't matter what time breakfast is, but if you don't like breakfast, how about a turkey sandwich? How about some cheese and some fruit? So a lot of times, oh no, Teresa eats 2 breakfasts because she gets up at 3:15. Yeah, you really do. A lot of times I start my day with, if it's going to start like tomorrow when we start, because I'll be starting my day with Alyssa. So when I start my day, I will not be having breakfast at the super, super early crack of dawn. But I'll start my day with some string cheese or some light Colby cheese, and an apple or some grapes. So, hello, Patsy. So, a little bit of cheese and some, an apple or some grapes. That's a perfect breakfast. It does not have to always be eggs or yogurt. And then the last one is breakfast has to be in the morning. Does breakfast have to be in the morning to be breakfast? The answer is no. No. And I'm going to say breakfast for dinner, it's a winner. And I know that's so corny, but you can have breakfast anytime. And even if it's not a traditional breakfast, you can have it, you can have it at any time. Breakfast for dinner is one of my favorites. It's one of my absolute favorites. So your homework for this week is so easy. It's like so easy this week. All you have to do is this. Number 1, it's 4 things. You know how I like 3 things? This is 4 things. So your homework for this week, number 1, is to eat your favorite breakfast. How hard is that? Just eat your favorite breakfast. Number 2 is to either snap a picture of it before you eat it, or yourself eating it, or tell us what you ate. So you can either take a picture or tell us, or both. 3, what time you ate it. So if you snap a picture, just say 7 a.m., noon, whatever time your first meal is. Like, I know if Popcorn Karen is on here, her first meal of the day is like at 11. But she's also working into the wee hours of the night. So, breakfast for her is like 10 or 11. But so 1, eat your favorite breakfast. 2, snap a picture or tell us what it was. 3, what time did you eat it? Just put down what time you ate it. There's no right or wrong to this, okay? And 4 is tag me. So you're going to tag me in all the appropriate places. If it's on Instagram, you're going to tag at If You Have an Egg. If it is here on the public page, you're going to tag If You Have an Egg. If it's in our closed group, you're going to tag at Kelly Green Milligan. If it's on Connect, you're going to tag at Scrap and Stamp 2, SCRAPNSTAMP 2. And you can ask Marianne and Rosie how easy it is to comment over on YouTube. Super simple. You just comment, and then you don't have to tag me because I get it automatically. I get a notification. Or you can comment on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and I get notified of those too. But that is your homework for this week. Don't forget to do it. If you do your homework, you get this week's badge. So whatever the cool badge is that Casey has come up with us for this week, you will receive it if you do your homework this week. Okay, so tag, eat, tag, take a picture, whatever you're going to do. Easiest homework I've ever given you. Remember, go back and look at your weekly. WW's got some great ideas. You can do the batch cooking. You can break the rules. You don't have to, have a traditional breakfast to have breakfast. You can do some prep ahead, stick it in the freezer, things like that. Or you can show us some of your nighttime hacks. Okay, so do your homework for this week. Get your cool badge. I know everybody wants one, and Sandra is exactly right. It is time for some water. If you are new with us, stay tuned because we're going to talk about some breakfast foods and we are going to make something. Let's see, Rosie. Oh, I'm sorry. The hashtag is breakfast is served. Sorry, I completely forgot to tell you that. Thank you very much, Rosie. So, oh, Diane, we're not done talking. So Diane, you can stay. Hello, Diane. You can stay. We are still talking. We still have 30 more minutes. The second half is actually the more exciting half because we're going to be making something. And yes, Barbara, it is time for water. But Rosie asked what the hashtag was. The hashtag for your homework this week is breakfast is served. So just tag me and then do the hashtag breakfast is served, and I'll get it either way. And you will get your cool new badge. I will tag you in it. So second half, we are going to be cooking something, and we're going to talk about some great, easy, quick and easy busy mom breakfast, or busy dad breakfast, but it's called busy mom breakfast. I'm going to drink my water first. So everybody, it is time for your water. Oh, and this is one of the cool shirts from our friends, the Pedal Javas. It says, "Hey y'all, it's coffee time." And hopefully I've just sounded just like Ashley Mozrowski. And if Ashley sees this and if I said that correctly, I get extra stickers. I get extra stickers if I said that correctly. But this was one of their t-shirts. Fortunately, they did sell out of their t-shirts. So, and it is super soft, super soft. But anyway, I'm going to get a little bit of water. We'll be back for the second half in just a second. This is one of my cool new cozies from Casey, my daughter Casey. These are, oh, and I didn't have time to do my nails this week, but they are super, super cool. This water has been in here for an hour and a half now, and it is still cold. Still cold. Whew, that's a lot of quick talking. So I am back. Again, I am Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. This is Sunday, August the 30th. We are talking all things breakfast. This week with WW, we were talking about breakfast and breakfast being served, when it is, what it is. More importantly, just that you have something, even if breakfast is not until 10, 11, 12 o'clock. Whatever time your first meal of the day is, it's just important that you have something. And thank you, Barbara. Isn't it beautiful? Casey does a lovely job. So what we're talking about is breakfast in the second half. So this is your extra credit portion if you are brand new, or if you're watching this on YouTube, it's just youtube.com. Search If You Have an Egg. Oh no, I'm sorry. Loretta is late. She's sick, but she's getting better. She had a staph infection. Oh no. Loretta, we're not allowed to have regular diseases right now during a pandemic. So no. So I'm glad you're feeling better. But we're talking about breakfast. Everything that we're going to look at tonight, super easy to make, super quick. And I just called it Busy Mom Breakfast because I'm a mom, I'm a grandmother, I'm a business owner. I've got a pandemic going. You know, I don't have a lot of time right now to make some things, to make a lot of things. So we are going to do all busy mom breakfast stuff. We're going to get the first one started though before we start talking about everything else that's over here. So a lot of busy moms, dads, a lot of busy dads, kids, a lot of these things are things that your kids could get ready for themselves. There are things that your husband could do if you're not home to make breakfast. If you are dad and mom, if you're dad and mom both, you can do this. You can totally do this. These are super, super easy. If you're already at work, like every single thing that I'm going to show you, I have at work. Like this is all stuff that I already have at work. Oh, my apron. Oh no, Michelle. Thank you very much. Hold please. So now we can officially start with the second half because Michelle reminded me about my apron. John washed it for me and it was hanging up. Anyway, okay. So thank you very much, Michelle, because I had it hanging up from where he washed it and I completely forgot about that. Anyway, okay. So now we can officially start the second half and I can cook. So this is all super easy stuff. Everything that we have here is all stuff that I keep at work. So, if I'm the first person here, if I get busy as soon as I come in, I can make all of this. So we're going to get something going while I show you the rest of this so that it can be cooking while we're doing this. So what we're going to get going is going to be it's just going to be a busy mom breakfast pizza. Oh wait, hold on. We got somebody popping in. Hello, Kimberly from Withville, Virginia. I know where that's at. But we're going to make a busy mom breakfast pizza. So remember just a few minutes ago, we were talking about the fact that breakfast doesn't have to be any particular thing. It doesn't have to be eggs and bacon. It doesn't have to be yogurt. It can be something different. So we're going to make a busy mom breakfast pizza and we're going to get it started and it's going to be cooking while I talk about the rest of this. So we're going to do, and y'all know what's getting ready to come. We're going to get the stuff out for the air fryer. So, and hello, Chris from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. So we're going to get all of this and we're going to get it in the air fryer. And so this what we're doing just kind of embraces everything about this. Oh, and Molly says, oh, Molly's new. Molly is new. Hello, Molly. Everybody tell Molly hello. You thought you were excited? You're going to be more excited when everybody starts telling you hello. But this kind of embraces everything that that WW was talking about on our weekly this week. I'm breaking some rules here. I'm embracing batch cooking because I'm going to make enough for more than one meal. Hello, Evie. I prepped a little bit of it ahead. It's a nighttime hack. You could totally have this, for nighttime too. But all of this is going to go into the air fryer, and it's going to be cooking while we look at the rest of it. So I have my Simple Living products. So we have Simple Living products air fryer. So whatever brand of air fryer that you have, you can use it. But the Simple Living products air fryer comes with 2 of these little pans, and it comes with a little rack. So we're going to use the smallest, the most shallow of the pan, for what we're going to make tonight. And then we're going to talk about the rest of the stuff that I have over here while it is cooking. And also, pretty sure, I'm 99% sure that we are getting ready to participate in a Simple Living Products giveaway. So if you have wanted one of these like I have, just stay tuned. Not tonight, but I think in the next few days that we're going to, Molly's from Southern Maine. We love Maine. Pretty sure we're going to have a giveaway with Simple Living products. So everybody just stay tuned, not tonight, but just stay tuned this week for that. I'm waiting on the confirmation for that. Okay, the first thing we're going to start with is these are available from a bunch of different companies, a bunch of different brands. This one happened to come from Kroger. That's where I went today. This is Mama Marie's Original Pizza Crust. So you could make 2-ingredient dough if you had that kind of time. I didn't have that kind of time this week. We had our first event in the chapel since since February. So, for those of you who have been around here for a little while, this is my work. This is Casey Kitchen Center. We have a whole showroom down the hall, and whatever. But we also are attached to a chapel, and we have events there. So we had our first event since February up in the chapel this week. We have literally spent 2 weeks getting ready for this thing. So I didn't have time to make 2-ingredient dough. You totally could. But these are Mama Mary's Original Pizza Crusts. There are 3 of them in this little package. You do have to refrigerate them after you open them, but it's just a simple pizza crust. And the whole thing, the whole pizza crust is 10 smart points, or a half of a pizza crust is 5 smart points. So, and it just fits. Look how well that fits. It fits perfectly in the little pan from the Simple Living products. It's as if they made it for it. And thank you, Barbara. Barbara said it's a very nice place. She has been here. Thank you, Barbara. Okay, and then we're going to take our little Evo sprayer. So the little Evo sprayer that has the olive oil or canola oil or whatever you use in it. And you're just going to barely spritz around the edge a couple of times. That's just to keep it from, like to let it, brown up a little bit while it's in the air fryer. Then we're going to take some nutritional yeast. And I do have the Bragg nutritional yeast right now. And we're going to sprinkle a little bit of that on there. It's 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon is 0 smart points. So this is going to be about 1.5 tablespoons, but this is over 2 servings. So this pizza crust is we're going to make it into 2 servings. So it's going to be 5 points per serving for the pizza crust. Oh, and Teresa cannot get her breakfast weekly to print. So if somebody could help her with that, that would be awesome. Okay, then I'm going to mix together. I'm going to take some kind of a container where I can mix this together. I'm going to mix 1/4 cup of egg whites. So for those of us that are on green and have to count eggs, we're just going to do some egg whites. Plus the egg whites are just, easier. So we're going to do 1/4 cup of egg whites. We're going to do some chopped spinach. And since spinach is 0, it doesn't matter how much we put in here. So I'm just going to tear up some spinach and put it in there. And this is already washed. So this is triple washed spinach. Please do not put unwashed spinach in here. And then Daya. Y'all know how much I love the Daya shred. So this is not going to be a vegan pizza, but it's probably really vegetarian by the time you get through. Daya had a new one. It is pepper jack style. Super excited about that. So Daya is vegan shreds. It's vegan cheese shreds. We're going to put 1/4 cup of that in there. Sorry, I did not get this pre-measured before we started. We're going to put about 1/4 cup of the Daya shreds in there. And then I also found some Morningstar Farms veggie chorizo. So chorizo is like a sausage. Anybody who knows what chorizo actually is, please explain it to us. I just know I like it. I really like chorizo. But we're going to get about a 1/4 cup of chorizo and put it in there, of the veggie chorizo, and put it in there. You could use bacon crumbles. You could use something else. When we post the recipe, I will post how many points all of this is. For tonight, we were just going to make a bunch of stuff. Or we're going to make this and talk about a bunch of stuff. And then I'm going to add some green onions. And again, since they're 0, you don't have to count them. You don't have to count how many. So I'm going to add some of those. Then I had already pre-prepped. And Marlene, the Daya, I think for 3/4 of a cup, it was 3 points, I think. I'm gonna add some diced tomatoes to this. And this was a Roma tomato, so I'm just gonna put some diced Roma tomatoes in there. And hopefully I did tell you all, I'm gonna stick this in the bag so I don't forget. Hopefully I did tell you all this pizza crust does need to go back in the refrigerator or the freezer after you open it. So this is in the non-refrigerated section when you purchase it, but it does need to go back in the refrigerator or the freezer after you open it. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Then I have some mushrooms. I just have some already chopped up mushrooms. I'm gonna put those in there. So I have egg whites. Let's see, I have egg whites, and I have Morningstar Farms chorizo sausage, and I have Daya pepper jack style shreds. Okay, yeah, Rosie says chorizo is pork sausage with Mexican spices. Yeah. And the points for the crust, so Loretta's asking what the points for the crust are while I shake this up. The points for the crust, for half of the crust, it was 5 points. So if you ate the whole thing, it would be 10 points just for the crust. So I've mixed all this together. So now we've got egg whites. We have egg whites, spinach, the veggie chorizo, the Daya shreds, the pepper jack shreds, and tomatoes, and they were clean hands. Debbie says she can't get last week to pull up either. That's super weird. That is super weird. We'll have to check on that later. And some mushrooms and some chopped tomatoes. Okay, so I used egg whites so that this would be more breakfasty, but we just established that you do not have to have eggs for breakfast. So we're going to get this in the air fryer, and we're going to get this going while we're talking about these other things that I have here for super easy recipes. And that is so weird that it's not letting you pull that up. I wonder why that is. So we're going to go ahead and put this in the air fryer. So we're going to put it in the basket. And this is for 2. So I'm going to say this is for 2 because, I mean, this is big. I don't know how many inches across this is. But, I mean, if I was super hungry, I could eat this by myself. But you're probably going to make this into 2 servings and maybe have some fruit or something with it. Okay, so I'm going to put this in my Simple Living Products air fryer. So you just set this little pan down in the basket. And then remember, you're going to scoop and not shove it in. So scoop. And then the pizza crusts are supposed to be cooked on 400 for 7 to 9 minutes. Everything else is going to cook at about the same time. So I'm going to, on the Simple Living Products, I'm going to push this middle button. I'm going to push the thermometer, put it up to 400. I'm going to push the timer. And I'm going to take it down to 9 minutes, but I'm going to check it. I'm going to take it down to 9 minutes, but I'm going to check it at about 7. I'm going to check it at about 6 or 7 and just see how it, see how it's going to go. And yeah, Barbara, the train did just go by. So they went by earlier and I thought, oh, surely they're done, but apparently not. Okay. So the other things I want to show you for breakfast. So we were talking about non-traditional breakfast or things that were easy or things that you could do, super quick. Or the fact that it does not have to be a traditional breakfast thing. So I know some of you just don't eat breakfast. You just don't eat your first meal of the day. You drink coffee, or you drink a protein shake, or you're doing something else, and you're just not eating for your first meal of the day. Casey is not a big breakfast eater. Alyssa is not a big breakfast eater. So for those of you who don't eat your first meal of the day, who you just don't eat breakfast because your body hasn't woken up, your tummy still needs some time to realize what's going on before you put food in it. We've talked about this a million times before, but cold brew coffee and some Premier Protein or your favorite protein shake, that's breakfast. That can totally be breakfast. There are plenty of mornings that I come in here with my hair on fire because I'm already behind, because I didn't get here at 4 o'clock in the morning like I wanted to, or something else is going on, or I'm, run, or I've got early morning appointments. There are lots of mornings that cold brew coffee, and this is Petal Java's Angel Food coffee, that cold brew coffee and a Premier Protein shake mixed together with some ice, that's breakfast. So how many of you all do just like coffee and a protein shake? How many of you all do that for breakfast? How many? So this Angel Food, the Petal Java Angel Food, and the caramel Premier Protein, I guess because the Angel Food's like a vanilla flavor, this would be good with vanilla too. I haven't had it with vanilla yet, but hello, Chris. Oh, and good. Chris signed back up, and you are so correct. Joe would want you to be healthy, and I'm so happy that you were taking care of yourself, Chris. So everybody, we haven't seen Chris in a little bit, and she has had a rough summer. So here are some air hugs, Chris. Yeah, so a lot of y'all do cold brew. You can, and oh, Michelle says pick me for the giveaway or for this. But a lot of y'all do this, and you can get just a couple of shots of coffee. Like if you go to Starbucks or something like that, you can get a couple of shots and do some kind of protein drink. And it doesn't have to be Premier Protein. That's just what they have across the street at Food City. But you can, and I started to say you can just put it in your regular coffee. That's what Barbara does. So this is okay. It's okay. You do not have to chew your breakfast. I mean, my gosh, this has 20, if you drink this whole thing, it has 30 grams of protein. I never drink the whole thing. Yeah, I never drink the whole thing. Always mix it with something. And Lynn, you could put this in a milkshake. You can have a milkshake for breakfast. You don't have to chew your breakfast. So that's a good one. Cold brew coffee, milkshake, some kind of protein drink. That's a perfect non-traditional breakfast. Then Casey and I love these. We absolutely love these. So we love bagel thins. This time they happen to have everything, but they had the everything. It was the everything bagel thin. So normally what we get is just a plain bagel thin. But this week they have the everything bagel thins, which makes it even better because, let's see, a bagel thin is 3 smart points. And then I keep I keep vegan cream cheese in the refrigerator here at Casey Kitchen Center. I keep Laughing Cow wedges, things like that. If you toast one of these, and you can toast a bagel thin in your air fryer, you can. But if you toast one of these and then put some of the cream cheese on there, like some fat-free cream cheese, Lynn says it's good with whipped cream cheese, with the Laughing Cow cheese again. And then if you put some everything but the Dax, everything but the salt, bagel mix. I like this one because it doesn't have any added salt to it, and look how much I like it. I have this much left out of my current bottle here at Casey Kitchen Center, but toast one of these, put some cream cheese or some Laughing Cow cheese on it, a little bit of everything but oh my gosh, it's a perfect breakfast. This and a little bit of fruit. You don't have to have eggs and bacon. Everything is right here. It's so awesome. It is so good. And vegan cream cheese tastes just like cream cheese. I don't know why. So Deborah wanted to know how vegan cream cheese tasted. It tastes just like cream cheese. It's impossible to explain, but it does. Okay, so that one is a good one. Grits. If you know me, you know that I love grits. This is my favorite kind. So I keep this all the time. So this is just a Quaker instant grit. So this is the same people that make instant oatmeal. Quaker instant grits. They come in a packet. I take these with me sometimes when I travel because I can always get hot water at a hotel. So it comes in a little packet like this. It is 4 smart points for a packet. It is instant. You just add hot water, so you can add hot water. Like here at work now, we have a Crystal Springs water dispenser to help us get our water in, and it has a hot side, and the hot side is hot enough. Actually, it's really hot. It's hot enough to make grits. But I like this flavor kit. So this one happens to have 3 original, 4 butter, 3 cheddar cheese, and 2 country bacon. I normally buy the cheese, the one that's got like 3 or 4 different kinds of cheese in it. They did not have that this week, so I got this flavor pack. But to these, you can add scrambled eggs. You can add, actually one of my favorite things to do with this is to add my secret recipe scrambled eggs. If you have not had my secret recipe scrambled eggs, you need to stop right now. You need to stop right now and go look on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com and just search secret. The secret recipe scrambled eggs, you can make those ahead. Make a batch of this and then sprinkle some kind of Dax seasoning on there. You can add a little bit of bacon if you want to. You can add some veggie bacon. You can add a little bit of cheese. Oh my gosh. I even use this to make this with the secret recipe scrambled eggs. I use that. Oh my gosh, it's good. That's good for a meal. I mean, it's good just as an actual meal. Such a good breakfast, such a good lunch, such a good snack, such a good everything else. But the secret recipe scrambled eggs, if you have not tried them, they are so fluffy. So if you've seen, what is it? Despicable Me. If you've seen that when that little girl go, what is her name? Oh, the little girl that's on there, and she's talking about the unicorn. She goes, "He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die." So the "so fluffy, I'm gonna die" secret recipe scrambled eggs, they are already on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. Oh my gosh. And Molly, yes, you're going to have a lot of reading and watching to do. Yes, you are. Because this is the 188th time we've done this. So there are 188. Okay. Anyway, so the secret recipe scrambled eggs, awesome with the grits. So good with the grits. And I was tickled to death to find the cheddar jalapeno. These are the bomb. These are absolutely the bomb. I had never seen these before. I have been rationing these because this is the only time I've seen them. I think maybe I got them across the street at Food City. I'm not sure. And Patsy wants to know where to get the Dax. So we carry it here at KC Kitchen Center because we consume a large volume of this. So I just went ahead and started buying it and reselling it. So you can either go to kckitchencenter.com and look under the food whatever and find it, or you can go to daxspices.com and find it, and they have 2 new flavors which I did not bring out tonight because I did not want to segue over onto that, but they have ranch. They have a ranch flavored, and they have a fresh grind pepper. But anyway, so the Dax, super awesome with this, and you can use, and the steakhouse is so good. The steakhouse is so good on this. But if you are here in Knoxville, you can come to KC Kitchen Center. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, and you can get it like immediately and go with it. So anyway, grits. It's what's for dinner and breakfast and every other meal. I highly recommend them. Also, I did not make it for tonight, but if you want to prep something ahead, the bacon scotch eggs, you all know how much I love to make hard-boiled eggs in the air fryer now. Go check out the bacon scotch eggs. Oh, I forgot to check it. Hold on. Oh, it's looking good. Good. Oh, that looks good. Oh, it smells good too. Okay, we're going to let this cool off. Oh my goodness, that looks good. Okay, we're going to let that cool off for just a minute before we take it out. But the bacon scotch eggs, holy cow, those are so good. And you can make them ahead. You can make the eggs ahead, make them in the air fryer. And Loretta, you were exactly right. The Dax ranch seasoning will not have any MSG, and it will not have salt, no MSG. It'll be all natural things. So yeah, when we are ready to break into a container of that, I'll be sure and let you all know. But that is really good. Pumpkin spice season is upon us. Like, everybody's trying to push into pumpkin spice season. So 2 pumpkin spice things that I can tell you to make really quickly before we look at our creation. You can take, let me find it. Where did I put it? Right here it is. This is one of them. You can use pre-packaged Quaker instant oatmeal, and the lower sugar one has less points. You can use this, and I think it's a half a cup of pumpkin or a banana, and an egg, or you can use egg whites, and I'll post a recipe for that later. Actually, if you do, let me think. I already have the muffin recipe on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. It's the one made with the banana, but you can do that. And then again, Dax, I'm telling you, we love this stuff because it has no salt, but it has all the flavor. You can use the Dax pumpkin spice, and you can make this in the microwave. So you'll have to go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com and search for the muffin. It's the, I think it's the muffin cupcake or something like that. But you can find it, or I'll try to post a link to it later, because Jessica launched her website tonight, so she couldn't be here with us. But I will post these later. But you can do that with the pumpkin spice. You can go ahead and start pumpkin spice season early, or a pumpkin spice Wego. The pumpkin spice French toast Wego is already on IfYouHaveAnEgg.com. You can totally go make that. That's good for any time of day. It does not have to just be for breakfast. The muffin cups, the ones that you make like this, you can freeze those. So if you want to make them ahead and freeze them, and you can make them in the microwave, so it's super fast anyway. Yes, mug muffins, Michelle, but they're super fast, so you can make those anyway. Okay, we have 4 minutes. Let me grab this real quick. So again, this is the Busy Moms, and somebody please buy me a pizza cutter. Somebody please. I need a pizza cutter and some sharp knives. Pretty please. Every time I make something that is like, uh-oh, hold on, John is saying, help, we need milk, come home soon. I have the milk. It's in the refrigerator. I am leaving here in just a few minutes. So guys, I better hurry. That may be the last drink that I get before I get home. Anyway, every time I make something make some kind of a pizza thing, I think, oh my gosh, I need a pizza cutter at work. Oh my gosh, I need a pizza cutter at work. Oh my gosh, I need a pizza cutter at work. I also need some sharp knives. The knives that we have here stink. Okay, so let's get this out. Remember, the pan is also going to be 400 degrees. So always use some tongs to get it out. And let me see if I can get this with my tongs and my knife. This is not my recommended way of getting this out of the pan. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, it's so pretty. This is so pretty. Okay, so here is our breakfast pizza. So this is our Busy Mom breakfast pizza. And Rosie said scissors, maybe? But if I had a bread cutting knife, like a serrated bread knife, that would probably work. Yeah, this is not going to cut. This is going to fall apart if I try to cut this. So I will just cut a little sliver out of this so that I can taste this for you all. But this is our Busy Mom breakfast pizza. A pre-made pizza crust, egg whites, veggie chorizo, non-dairy cheese. Let's see if I can get a little bite of this, since it is almost 9 o'clock and since Alyssa is apparently having a meltdown over some milk, wanting some milk, and I have the milk here. This is the tiniest little piece of pizza. So look at this little teeny tiny piece of pizza that I've just cut out so that I can try this for you all. Look how delicious this looks. Look how yummy. Oh yeah, the pepper jack. Wow. Oh, that is so good. The pepper jack cheese and the chorizo crumbles mixed together. Wow, that is good. So half this pizza, it's going to come out to be like 7 or 8 points. I'll have to total the points for you all later. But that is super yummy. Actually, I'm going to try and figure out how to get that home so that I can eat that after Alyssa goes to sleep. But y'all, don't forget to do your homework. I am going to rush and finish up so that y'all can go to bed and so that I can go home and give Alyssa her milk before she takes Papa hostage for the evening. But don't forget to do your homework. If you're watching this on YouTube, pretty please remember to go ahead and watch the next video. That'll be the next thing to pop up here. You can subscribe by clicking the button that's right, this first one that's right here. Or you can order a Spreadshirt, and Spreadshirt has other things besides shirts. I got this off of Spreadshirt. You can order t-shirts, you can order mugs, you can order all kinds of things off of Spreadshirt, and it all goes to help us be able to, right now, to be able to go ahead and get our new camera. But that button is right over there. But you all have an amazing week. I hope you try some of this. I hope you will go to IfYouHaveAnEgg.com and check out those other recipes. Jessica updated the bacon scotch eggs, the secret recipe scrambled eggs, and the pumpkin spice French toast Wego. She updated all of those for you all today. so that they would be printable. You could print them out and take them to the grocery store with you, or just put them in a book if you like to. And to the correct number of points for WW My Way. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you all good evening. Dusty is over here taking a nap. He actually has been asleep this whole time. He walked 2 miles with me today, and now he has to spend the night with Alyssa. So he's going to be a tired boy. But you all make a pizza. Let me see what you came up with. Don't forget your homework, and y'all have a great week. And Molly, I hope you had a good time. And everybody else who's new, hello, and let us know who you are so we can welcome you. I will see you all later. Good night.